Hey guys, today we're going to be comparing a bunch of different KZs and I'm going to let you know which ones I think are the best. I actually get a lot of comments of people saying which KZs they prefer. A lot of people love the ZSTs, the ZS5s, the ZS6s, but for me those three especially, the highs are just too blown out. They seem really harsh, you get a lot of sibilance in the higher notes and I just really don't enjoy listening to those. But most of the time they also say that they burn them in, change the ear tips, change or upgrade the cable, use an amplifier, use an equalizer, but I don't think that's really comparing the KZs fairly against each other. I have actually been using a few different cables on them. I tried a copper cable on the ZST, ZS5 and I get a lot nicer sound. But for this comparison, the only thing I'm going to change is the ear tip. I think the KZ ear tips do not give a good seal, but they're going to be stock cables, just how they come out of the box, and we're going to compare them against each other. Also, everyone hears differently, everyone has different preferences. You might listen to different types of audio. These are IMs, so you might use them for singing, you might use them in a band. So everyone's going to have a different preference on what sort of sound they like. So this is just my personal preference and I hope it helps you out. So in my last comparison, I compared the ATE, the ATES, the ATR, the ZST, the ZS3, the ZS5, and since then I've really been recommending both the ATE and the ZS3, mainly the ZS3. I really like the sound signature of these earbuds. They have a nice soundstage, they have good bass, as long as you can get a good seal, and the ZS3 has really been my top favourite. It has really crisp and clear vocals, has a really nice bass. I just really like the sound signature of the earbud. I really enjoy listening to it. And for around $12, I don't think you can really beat that. So today we're adding the ZSR and the ZS10 to this comparison. For me, the ZSR with the standard cables, how they come out of the box, sound very similar to the ZST. They sound a little bit more bassy. They have improved the soundstage and they do sound better than the ZST. But the highs like the ZST and the ZS5 are just too blown out for me. In my previous video of unboxing of the ZSR and ZS10, I did swap the cables around and using a copper cable on the ZSR, and I have recently put a similar cable on the ZS5. It makes it sound a whole lot better for me, but like I said, I'm reviewing these how they come and those highs are just too harsh for me. And so the ZSR are not on the list today for the best KZ. The ZS10 are a forward sounding earbud. They have a warmer bass or low frequency range than the ZSR. The bass seems a lot deeper than the other KZs, offering lower frequencies. The highs or treble is still really great. It can still go quite high, but it's not harsh like other KZs. Instruments and vocals sound very clear, although some sounds can come out a little higher pitched. I did mention this in my previous video. I noticed this especially when watching videos. People's voices sounded higher pitched than normal, so that is one thing to keep in mind. These actually sound a lot like the ATE, but improved with more drivers. Similar sounding to the ATE, but slightly brighter. The lows are a little deeper, the highs are a little brighter. And definitely the sound stage or separation in music is just so much better than other KZs. You can really hear the different instruments around you when listening to music. You can really pick out each instrument and it's just a lot more immersive than other KZs. So as you can probably tell, my two picks would be the ZS3 and the ZS10. I really like the overall sound signature of the ZS3. It's really colourful, it's really fun to listen to. It has a nice bass. Vocals and instruments sound really nice and clear and crisp, and I really enjoy listening to these. However, the soundstage, the detail, the separation of the ZS10s just makes them an overall winner. I think they sound better than all the other KZs, and I really do recommend these. But if you're looking for an IM for only around $12, you still can't go wrong with the ZS3s. But if you have the extra cash, get the ZS10s with a nicer cable, really nice sound, and you can't go wrong. Also, if you're watching this and it's still May 2018, make sure you check out my giveaway on the ZSR ZS10 video. I'm giving away 1, possibly 2 sets of KZs, so check out the end of that video and find out how to get involved.